I do. It's Wednesday, and I have TBCC here, and I have Cara, who is the student
Success Coordinator.
You got to talk into this. Remember I said you have to talk right into that microphone? We have 4 people in here, so we get to share 2 mics.
I didn't know if I was speaking it out or just helping you.
Oh.
Student Success Coordinator.
And then we have some student ambassadors, which I think are good examples of student success,
Yes,
right? We
they
have
are.
Amanda, Arturo, and John.
Yep.
Hello, welcome. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
Morning. Hello.
Hello. Don't be nervous. It is okay. So I know you wanted to start just reminding everyone about winter term registration is open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can move the mic if you need to.
We are open for winter term registration this week. We're still open down at the college and look forward to seeing anyone who's not registered yet. Today is the last day to register to be entered in our prize drawing. We're offering 2 $500 scholarships. Just random drawings for anyone who registers by midnight tonight.
And do they have to register for a certain amount of classes? Can it just be one class? Like, is there
register
restriction?
for credit seeking courses, and it could be part-time as well, right? So as long as they're registered. But I want to make sure people know that's not the deadline to register for winter term. It goes clear until January 7th. So you have the rest of this month and the first week of January to get registered. But to be entered in the prize drawing, it's by midnight tonight.
And can that scholarship be used for anything school related? Like, could someone use it for their books or
fees.
tuition?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Tuition or fees.
Cool.
And I believe books as well.
Right. It's not $500 in your pocket. It's $500 for school.
Used, right.
Yeah.
And what's great, I mean, we do have a book scholarship open right now, but really so many of our classes now don't require buying textbooks.
The online education resource.
Open education resource.
Or open,
really, saves our students a lot of money. So
oh, yes.
It's a nice surprise for people that just start out because they always hear about how expensive books are, and then they show up and they're like, oh, a lot of ours are free. So.
I know. I wish that was around when I was in college because, $150 book that I use for a term, and then I can't sell it back because it's not the right edition.
That's right.
Yeah, because they changed a page in there somewhere.
Yes, we're really happy to be able to do that for students.
They got a monopoly on that thing. They know what they're doing. So, and you guys are closed next week, right?
Right, yes. We are closed between Christmas and New Year's.
So if you are a new student, it's highly recommended that you go in and talk to student services, prior to being registered or as part of the registration process, which means you have the end of this week, next week you don't, and then you have the first week of January.
Correct. We have one more new student registration, or orientation, on January 3rd from 1 to 4. So if you're a brand new student, we encourage you to put that on your calendar and come in so we can help you get used to all of the online systems that we use now and get help registering. But if you can't make it in this week, you can still go online anytime and apply for admission at least, and then we can get the rest of it done when you get back.
Cool.
Yeah.
So if you are thinking about it, I know there's a lot going on this week because it's the week before Christmas.
Right.
Everyone's doing last minute stuff. People are traveling. But if you know you want to go back or you're considering it and you want to get entered into it's just a raffle. Like someone just, you can put names in and pull them out.
Drawing. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Get $500.
I was kind of thinking it'd be fun to draw here on the air, but they have till midnight tonight. So.
Oh, well, yeah.
We
That
had
would
a
be
drum
fun.
roll
You
and
should have done it
everything.
last
I
night.
know.
Yeah, that would have been
Next
kind of
year.
cool.
Next
yeah.
year.
Hey, good idea.
Yeah.
We should do that next year.
Yeah.
I'm going to skip over to, I'm going to put Amanda on the spot. Hello. You can
Hi
move
there.
like the whole arm of the microphone if you'd like. There you go. So we were talking before we went on the air, and you are going to school for multiple things.
I am.
You have a busy schedule.
I do. I'm a single mom of 2 little girls, and I work part-time, and I'm going to school right now to get an Associates of General Studies, an Associates of Science, and an Associates of Oregon Art Transfer degree.
And what is the intention for, like, are you going to transfer to a 4-year college and do something?
I am. My intention is to take the next year off and give my kids some time with their mom, but after that I'm looking for a degree program to get my bachelor's in psychology.
Very cool. That's a lot. You are a busy woman.
I am, but it is worth it.
And so I asked you before we went on the air, like, how many years have you been in school? So, because you're getting 3 associate's degrees.
Correct.
In how many years?
So in 3 total. I've been going a year and a half after I graduate this year here at TBCC, and then I went a year and a half at PCC online as well.
Very cool. That's online, man. We talk about it when we're here when TBCC comes in, because I did online school as well. that requires some dedication.
It does.
I know it sounds easy. People are like, yeah, I'm going to take an online class. Yeah, you really have to be committed and make sure that if you have a test that's due at midnight, you can't start it at 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Self-organization.
Yeah. Self-discipline. That's it. Yeah, exactly. So were you living here when we were going to PCC, or were you living out in the Valley?
I was living in the Valley in Sheridan at the time.
And then how come you moved out here, or why did you go to TBCC?
So I moved out here to be with family, and this is where I was born, and so I came back. I decided to go to TBCC because I had given up on my education during the move and stuff, and so when I moved in, I saw TBCC, I saw the programs they had to offer, and the personalized attention that they gave to the students, and that was really attractive to me. They had the peer tutoring program, they have the learning center, they had people from the time I applied for admissions all the way through applying for graduation. Now people have been there beside me, helping me through the whole process.
Sure. They're not just like, okay, you're on your way, we got you all set up. They're actually helping you through everything. That's awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
I know. I enjoy when people from TBCC come in, because we always have good conversations about all this stuff, like the open education resource and the degree paths, where it doesn't matter if there's one person in the class. It's not getting canceled if it's part of that degree path, because people need to know that they can get their degree finished in 2 years.
Yeah.
So,
definitely.
very cool. So I think you're a really good example. What would you tell someone who is considering going back to school? I think that you're a good example of that, because you were like, I don't want to do this anymore, and then you decided to go back.
I would tell someone that you can do it, and when you struggle, ask for help, because there is always someone there who has been there, who is willing to help you through it, and to show you that there is a way to get through this. I know sometimes it feels like it's going to go on forever, but there is an end to it, and there are people there to help.
Right. And it's a great end, too.
My kids get to, watch me walk
across
absolutely.
The stage. So
that's awesome.
Absolutely. That's very cool. How old are your girls?
They are 5 and 8.
Oh, very cool. So they're old enough to understand what mom's doing.
Yeah.
Versus like a 1 and a 2-year-old. I wasn't sure. So,
yeah.
That's really cool. So they see mom going to school while they go to school.
Yeah. So
Awesome.
That's awesome for us.
Yeah. I have to take a quick break. We're going to talk about Tillamook Motor Company. Are you ready to go to work? Tillamook Motor Company has huge discounts on commercial vans, plus 0% financing for up to 72 months. Ford Transit vans stand head and shoulders above the competition. Configure the cargo doors to suit your job with a cargo box floor that is flat with near vertical sides for maximum usable space. Choose from a wide range of products designed to suit different trades: cargo dividers, multi-racks, bulkheads, and sliding platforms. Use your imagination to create one hardworking vehicle designed with you in mind. Take a test drive today at Tillamook Motor Company on the friendly corner of 5th and Main in downtown Tillamook. Tillamook Motor Company, a better place to do business. So we're talking with a group of folks from TBCC this morning. And I wanted to mention, I'm going to mention it multiple times, that there is a raffle. We call it a sweepstakes? A raffle? A raffle going on through midnight tonight if you register. You don't have the microphone, so you can just talk to me. Do they have to do anything, or are you guys just collecting the names of who has registered? Okay, so whoever, yeah, sure. You can just pull at midnight or whatever, say these are all the people that are registered. So if you register for winter term before midnight tonight, you are entered into a raffle of 2 $500 scholarships to be applied towards tuition, books, or fees, or whatever. Very cool. And registration at TBCC is open now through January 7th, because classes start January 8th, and they will be closed next week for Christmas break. So, moving down the line here, I have Arturo. You can move the arm over, and I know it makes a loud noise. Need to get some WD-40 in there. What are you going to school for, Mr. Arturo?
I'm going to get my Associate of Arts Oregon transfer degree. I still do not know what I want to major in.
Can I ask really quick, Amanda, how old are you?
I'm 27.
And how old are you?
29.
And how old are you?
19.
Good range of ages. I will tell you, I didn't know what I wanted to do till I was 35, so no pressure. Nice. And my degree has nothing to do with my job. It does a little bit, but not entirely. So yeah, I would say that's probably a lot of people's. My friend has a degree in psychology, and she works at the courthouse in tax. So yeah.
Nice. But yeah,
so anyway.
I was an airborne sniper in the Army, so I did that for 8 years. And then I worked for.
Thank you for your service.
Oh, no worries. It was a great time.
I bet it was a good experience too.
Amazing experience. Actually set me up for success going to TBCC. just gives you that discipline that you need to get
for
certain
sure.
classes done on certain work
The
done on
online
time.
and
Yep. But I worked for Northrop Grumman for about a year when I got out, and
Are you from here?
no, I grew up in Longview, Washington.
Okay.
A lot of family here, so
Gotcha.
just like Amanda, big reason I moved back.
Yep.
So after working with them, I was like, how do I progress in the company? Like, how do I go from being in the military to being in a leadership position in this company? First thing they asked me was, what's your degree in?
And you're like, degree?
Exactly. So once I figured that out, I was like, okay, I need to pursue a degree. So I came back to the States and went to Portland State for a while. And I injured my leg this last spring. I broke my tib and fib. Moving a couch out of all things.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That sounds like a story for later. That sounds like a good story.
Yeah, definitely. But so I decided to come to TBCC, and it was amazing, like a blessing in disguise. The faculty, I've heard them state, what can I do to help you succeed more often than anything. And as a veteran, with all the intricacies, having to deal with physical injuries,
Sure.
Emotional things that you need to work through in order to be successful in school, having faculty and administrative officials at the school that are there to just watch you succeed, watch you graduate, is amazing for a veteran like me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm so glad that I chose TBCC.
Very cool. So are you intending to transfer to a 4-year college?
Yes. And Cara actually helped me. I was trying to decide what school I wanted to go to, and Western Oregon is in my sights. So
Yeah.
it is definitely my goal. And people like Cara and my professors are going to make sure that I attain that goal. So
Very cool. I don't remember if it was you or somebody was in here. Might have been even Ross. I don't know. Somebody was in here talking a couple of months ago about that students, that TBCC faculty will even stay in touch with students that have gone on and transferred to a 4-year, and how are they doing, and can you talk about that?
Yeah.
Like checking in with them, making sure they're doing okay, and things like that.
It is one of the benefits of a small school is that, and living in a small community, is that we tend to feel like family in a way,
Right.
and kind of celebrate successes along with the students. And, we feel pride in their achievements as well, and it is really rewarding to see, they start with us, and then where do they go? And it's really one of the joys of the job, honestly, is to see people succeed.
Yeah, absolutely. It has to be very rewarding.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Arturo, are you working at the same time? Or are you going to school full time?
going to school full time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you have the GI Bill.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And
Which is helpful.
Yes, an amazing asset, for school, for schooling. Like,
Now, I know, Amanda, you said you're graduating in June, right?
Yes.
Are you graduating this
Yes.
coming year? Very cool. Awesome.
And you are doing work study, though.
yes, work study at the school, and it's awesome. I get to learn kind of like the behind the scenes things that it takes to make the college, work, like function, and it's really cool. Another good opportunity that I've had at TBCC.
Yeah. Are you also taking online classes?
I took one this summer quarter. I am not an online guy. I need direct. I need direct feedback.
Hey, that's
from
really
my
good to know
instructors.
about yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in the military, you get a lot of feedback, immediate
Immediate,
feedback.
yeah, right,
And
right.
on-site classes, that you get that. So that's
Yeah.
how I learn better.
Yeah. Something else I thought was really interesting. The people that come in all run together, but someone was in talking about they're doing, I think for math, they have like some type of tutoring before and after certain math classes.
Yeah, there's
or other classes like that, because if you don't get the immediate, maybe there's too many people in class, or they were talking about something you didn't understand, then they started talking about something else, and especially math in particular can be really difficult when you start getting a little bit more technical. Yeah.
Yeah, we have both for our reading, writing courses and our math courses. We have they've called it wraparound instruction, where students can come before class, after class. so that it is concentrated. Your brain is still working on that side of your brain and that topic, and yet you are able to hear explanations from a different voice. And sometimes there is just a slightly different way that someone explains something, and all of a sudden the light bulb goes on. So it's a really nice thing they've put in this year. We have a new writing studio. Someone's probably talked about that.
Sydney came in and talked about that.
Yeah, which has been another great resource.
Oh man,
so,
yeah, because. I mean, we all have to write papers in high school, but they are nothing like writing papers in college. You have to have all those citing and the
nice
and the formatting, and that can be really overwhelming. Not to mention you have to write a paper. I mean, who likes to write papers? But you have to write a paper, and then you have to get all these little fine details.
I was an English teacher, so I love writing papers.
Well, yeah, I'm sure there are people. I enjoy writing papers, but when someone tells me I have to, then I'm like, no, I don't want to. I have to take. Go ahead. No,
I was
go ahead.
just going to say, John Nix is one of my former English students.
Oh, fun!
Other person here.
That's fun. I've taken another quick break. We're going to talk about the smoker. You want the real thing, quality beef right out of the smokehouse? Yeah, you can move that over. Do it fast, because then it doesn't make as much noise. You want the real thing, quality beef right out of the smokehouse? Tillamook Country Smoker is pulling out a batch right now. Pioneers of a unique brand of beef jerky, Tillamook Country Smoker ships thousands of pounds throughout the world every day. Visit the retail store on Warren Street at Highway 101 in Bay City. They're open 9 to 5, 7 days a week, with 2-foot-long pepperoni sticks for $1 and great deals on bags of jerky. The job's done right at Tillamook Country Smoker. Be sure to visit them online at tcsjerky.com. So we're talking with Cara Elder, who is the Student Success Coordinator, and then we have some student ambassadors for TBCC. And now we are moving on to Mr. John. So you're 19. That means, did you graduate last year or the year before?
Yeah, 2016, last year.
Gotcha. Yeah. To me, last year means 2017 because I go by the school.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yes. Okay. So I'm curious, did you take any classes when you were in high school at the college?
I wish to, but I didn't score high enough in
because I think
the Compass
now
test.
the high school is trying, and TBCC and the high school are partnering to make sure that every student has at least one college class. But I think that started this last, like the 2016-2017 school year.
Yeah, and it's mainly through Tillamook High School. I mean, I think all the school districts want to do that.
I went to Nestucca.
Yeah. Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, that would make more sense. I should have asked. I just assumed. So sorry. So did you immediately go to TBCC, or did you start up this current year?
For the summer just after I graduated, I was thinking about what I should do for like the whole summer. So right, because that's as soon as you graduate, everyone's like, okay, what are you doing? Are you going to get a job? Going to go to college? What are you doing? And you're like, I just got out of 12 years of school. I don't know what I want to do. Good question.
Yeah, you're like, I don't know. I'll get back to it.
But yeah, late in August, I finally decided to get my stuff in gear. So yeah, I just went straight to TBCC full time.
I would say I took a year off, and so actually wound up being like 2 years, and then it was kind of hard to go back. And then I took a long chunk off, and I didn't go back till I was 25, which was a good thing, but it was also because then I had been working, so my work helped me understand school, and school helped me understand work. But it was hard to get back in that routine after having been in it for 12 years. But then again, after high school, I was like, I don't want to go to school anymore. I just need a break. So what are you studying for?
Right now, I'm studying the Criminal Justice Associates under the Law Enforcement program. Yeah. So
very cool.
And also, I'm trying to finish up my transfers degree too. Mm-hmm.
Are you intending to transfer to a 4-year?
Yeah. So I want to finish my minor up before I go, but I want to get a major in criminal justice at Western University.
Very cool. So what kind of, are you just looking for any type of law enforcement job? Or are you looking to get into the jail or
well, I'm focusing on being a police officer, but after I do that, I could go anywhere. Right. I'm just looking to be there.
Very cool. And I know they just revamped that program last year, or 2 years ago, maybe?
It was last year, I believe. I think it's been a couple years in a row, but it's pretty solidified now.
And it's great because it's a lot of local law enforcement and the district attorneys and things like that. Like people that work here, and this is their job they are adjunct teachers where they go in and teach. So that gets some really cool
that's what I love most, actually.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure you get lots of stories in class, right?
Yes, definitely.
Have you done any ride-alongs or anything like that?
I have once with Tillamook City Police police officer David Greiner. He's a pretty good example, actually.
Very cool. Yeah, that's awesome. So what would you tell? Well, actually, maybe I guess I can't ask you this question because you went straight to high school to college, but I can throw it over to Arturo. What would you tell someone who's considering, like, they're hearing us and they're like, I've been thinking about that for 6 months now, and to go back to school, why should they do that?
The benefits outweigh any like negative possibilities that could come along with getting an education. I've learned a lot compared to the military training I've had. Like TBCC has built onto it immensely. Like just simple things like inquiry, not taking things at face value and researching them by yourself.
Right.
Key thing that I've learned there, and something that I'm going to take, throughout my life and apply it to a lot of things. So.
Very cool. I forgot to mention when I came back from talking about the smoker about the scholarship. So I want to end with that. Is there anything else you three would like to say or tell people that are listening that, I don't know, about TBCC? I love it when people, because when we get the TBCC crew in here, I'm always amazed at how much they partner with all the local community organizations and schools and things like that. And also all the things they provide their students.
Oh, absolutely. There is so many resources at TBCC that have helped make it possible, and the opportunities I've got as a person that can reflect back on my resume to future job studies. I'm so grateful for that, and they just continue to offer those opportunities.
Yeah. Well, and I would assume, do you get people that ask you for like references for jobs and things like that?
Yeah.
I'll bet.
I do spend some time writing reference letters.
Yeah. I'll bet.
But I really love that because it's fun to kind of reflect on a student and think about all the encounters we've had together and things we've done, and then kind of sell them to the next step. It's really exciting.
Very cool. Do you want to, can you really quickly talk about, we have a few minutes, so I guess you don't have to speed through it, but the scholarship and classes and things like that?
Yeah. So just a reminder that, winter term will be starting January 8th, and we have a variety of career technical programs, like John was talking about criminal justice, but we also have degrees in business administration,
which is it can be an all online degree.
That is mostly online. Yeah. And it has a specialty area of accounting or management. So you kind of take some general courses in the middle, and then you decide, I'm going to specialize in accounting, or I'm going to specialize in human resource management type things. We also have the MIT, which is the Maintenance and Industrial Technology program. If you're more of a hands-on person, we have classes in blueprint reading and OSHA type safety, rigging, welding. We have a couple new welding classes this term.
Does NSC Aero, are some of the instructors from there? Or I know we do have
a lot of, we have a lot of local people also helping teach in that program as well. So again, contacts is sort of like what John was talking about. You're sort of networking as you're taking classes. Yeah. And those instructors are getting to know who you are, and potentially really good partnerships with that.
Ag and natural resources.
I
was thinking about it too. Like, what's the fourth one?
Yep, there it is, right there. And that program also is growing. Hayden Bush is in charge of making that one fly, and he's doing a great job. So if you're interested in forestry or any of those connections, we've got those classes happening, as well as the ag program. So those are all really exciting programs to me, especially for students who really aren't so sure they want to be, academics up, in the clouds.
Right.
Thinking of philosophy. They want hands-on. I want to learn some skills. I want a trade. We have some offerings for that too. So I think that's important to get out there. So my job, I'm one of a couple advisors there, and my job is to help people figure out what they want to do, and even if they don't know, help them figure it out. So
very cool.
It's my favorite thing to do.
If you register by midnight tonight, you are entered automatically into just a drawing. No, there's nothing. You don't have to do anything for it, but you other than register for 2 $500 scholarships to be used
to help
towards
pay for school
tuition and fees, or maybe books. There is one thing it just popped into my brain. We were talking about we don't know what we want to do. The website has a doesn't it have like a career exploration tool on there?
Yeah, I think I might have mentioned that last time. Career information system. That's actually was created at the University of Oregon, my alma mater.
Oh, cool.
Go Dogs. Get a plug in for them. Anyway, it's a really useful tool, especially for students who have no idea what they want to do. Definitely. And it's free. Just go onto our website. And
have you used it, Arturo?
Yes, a few weeks ago, Cara had actually pointed it out. And it's really interesting because, even I don't know what I'm going to major in, it's good to get at least your, primary classes out of the way, with a transfer degree.
Yeah.
But the opportunities that are available to me if I go on to Western and pursue any, myriad of majors are mind-blowing. I had no idea like photonics engineering was even a thing.
Yes. We were talking, I think
so many jobs you've never heard of.
Yeah, whoever came in last month, we were talking about that, like, oh yeah, I mean, if you just look anywhere, you think, oh yeah, that's somebody's job, but sometimes you don't think that. You don't like, oh yeah, someone has to manage a hotel. Like hotel management is a thing. You have to have somebody that manages that. It just, you don't think, we don't sometimes have our mind in that mindset.
Well, most people think of teachers, doctors,
nurses,
veterinarians.
Right. Yeah.
But there's a lot of other things out there.
Oh yeah, it takes a lot of jobs to make the world turn.
Yep.
Hey, thanks for coming in today, guys. See, that wasn't so bad, was it?
No, not so bad. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Tomorrow, David Yamamoto will be here. Don't forget senior meals, 11:30 at St. Mary's by the Sea in Rockaway Beach every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Also noon every weekday at the Kayawanda Community Center in Pacific City, as well as the Tillamook Senior Center at 4th and Stillwell. Cost is $3 for seniors and $6.75 for everyone else. All this week is open skate at Tilla Skate. It is 1 to 4 each day, $5 to use their skates, or $4 if you have your own skates. And on Thursday, that's tomorrow, the OSU Extension Office is holding a winter or Christmas arranging class at the 4-H dorm. There are 2 classes. The first one starts at 3:30 and the second starts at 6. Cost is $12 and pre-registration is required. So go over there and hit up the OSU Extension Office. You can make yourself a beautiful little Christmas arrangement. Thanks again, guys, for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you, Tillamook, for listening.